Okay, so I'm back. But this time, instead of talking about long A, I'm going to talk about the short A. Because you know, in English, a vowel has at least two sounds, two. Now, this is one of the other pronunciations or sound of the A. Notice the phonetic spelling. It's not the same, even though it's the same letter. And in our spelling, regular spelling, spelling for the general population, the A looks like the A, but in phonetics, it looks different. Ah, ah. So let's look at it. So this is mad, fast, ah, ah. It's not the A sound. I'm going to go back to this, mad. Now, if I put an E in front of it, I mean, at the last part of the word, M-A-D-E, the pronunciation would have changed from mad, ad, to may, aid, but it's not. There's no E there. And because there's no E there, it's mad. Let me go back. Fast, can, and. Notice the pronunciation, and if I were to put an E at the last part of the word, it would be cane, aim, but there is no E, so the pronunciation changes completely. Can, and, stand, and, stand. Gander, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Very, very, so if it's good for one person, it's good for the other. Handle, which comes from the word hand, because when you handle, when you have a handle on something, you are holding it by a handle, by a thing. I don't know what to call it other than a handle, right? And it allows you to carry that handle, but it comes from the word hand. Ban, if I were to put an E, bane, but there's no E there. Ram, sand, batch, falcon. Nobody goes around going, oh. I'm only doing that so you can hear the difference. Gang, la, clap, has. One of the third person singular of one of the most important verbs in the English language, to have. Very irregular in almost every tense. I think in every tense. No, it's not irregular in the progressive tenses. Hassle. Banner. Let's move this a little bit, because some of these words, not all of them, but a lot of these words are very important words in the English language. Random. Sandwich. Habitat. Gaggle. A gaggle is a group of a particular type of animals. I think it's a gaggle of birds or geese or something. But you know, when you have a group of animals, you can just say group, or you can use the particular name, like there's a pride of lions. All right. All these different names, and of course, right now I can't think of any of the names, but the pride of lions, for whatever I can think of that name. Ladder. Ladder's a pretty common word. You can live without it, but It's a common word in English. Banter, to banter back and forth. Like to argue, to go back and forth. When I say one thing, you say another. Sat, once again, one of the, this is the simple past tense, the preterite of one of the most important verbs in English, to sit. He sits down on the rug. He sits on the rug. Well, he sits down on the rug. Somebody would say, he sits down on the rug. Yesterday, he sat on the rug. Gadfly. Mass. Like a mass of something, like a mass of batter that you're going to use in order to bake a flour, in order to bake bread, right? A gathering and putting together of something, and it becomes a mass, like a block. Fat. Fat is to be overweight. Oh, there's a lot of names for fat, a lot. And most of them are insulting. Graphic. Notice that PH, another, not hurdle, but you don't always know when a word and it has the F sound, if it's the F or if it's the PH. Hacksaw, hacksaw. Clan. Okay, let's see, we have any more here. I have a couple more. Chat, to talk, like this, talk. It could mean to point to gossip. Nat, notice the KN. The KN doesn't have the sound, the word doesn't begin with the sound. That's, the K is silent. So it's nat. Phantom. Notice, I'm pronouncing the TH as if it were a T. Sometimes the TH sound has the sound of the T. Most times, no. It has a sound. But there are times you don't say phantom, you say phantom. Saddle. Man, and don't forget the plural of man is not mans. This is an irregular noun. It's one of the most important and one of the most common irregular nouns. It's man, singular, men, plural. Plant. Plant can be a noun as well as a verb. You have many plants in your home. You plant a tree. Jacket. Fan. Someone who runs after someone who's famous for whatever reason. Sad, another very important word. Fan is important too, but sad, very common, one of the most common and important words. You're sad, which is the opposite of happy. Glad, I'm glad you're home. I'm happy that you're home. Any more? Let's see. I'm not going to do them all. That's not necessary. Nat, pat, dam, bat, Kansas, a state in the United States, pattern, jack, had, the past tense of one of the most important verbs in the English language, to have. I had a lot of money yesterday. Lap, vagabond, someone who doesn't do anything, but just very lazy person, and mad. I think I already had mad. No, I might have had sad. To be angry. The British used it a little bit different than we do in the United States. The British use mad more to be crazy. That's the original meaning, to be crazy. For whatever reason, when it came across the pond, it's now, it also, you're mad, you're crazy, but it also means to be angry. But a lot of people will correct you and say, well, I'm mad. And they say, no, you're not mad, you are angry. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing the screen. And I'm going to say thank you very much. Please subscribe to my page and to my platforms so that I can continue doing this for free. Oh, by the way, when I said on my other videos, welcome, the spelling is W-Y, not W-E. Because of course, that's taken. So it's W-Y-L-C-O-M-E, welcome.com. Okay. And this is welcome. This is my YouTube page and my other YouTube page, which is Explain. And Explain is ASKPLAIN. It was a pun, but nobody gets it. .com. Thank you. You have a good day now. Thank you very much.